Now let's do the H, like Hazel Bingham.
Hello everybody and welcome back to Our Life in Holland. For those of you who are new here, welcome. Welcome to our channel. I hope that you have liked our videos. We are a family of 6. Justin, Lindsay, Turin, Ashton, Landon, and Ava. And we are just making the best of our life here in Holland. No, we do not live in actual Holland, although definitely on my bucket list to visit that someday. But we live in Utah, but we call it Holland because it comes from a home called Holland. If you want to hear more about that story, you're gonna have to go to the homepage of our YouTube channel. It's a video called Our Story. Who else did I forget?
Kitty.
So we have a dog named Annabelle.
And 2 kitties.
And 2 kitties.
One's a scaredy cat.
One's a scaredy cat. You don't see her very often. Her name is?
Her name is Nala. Is a scaredy cat. And Blitzen is not really a scaredy cat.
And Blitzen's our boy kitty, huh? So just in case you were wondering, they're part of our family too. One of the reasons why we call our life Holland is because one of our identical twin boys has a neurological condition called cerebral palsy. He is actually at physical therapy right now. He is right now, for the summertime, he's going 1 day a week for 4 hours. But 3 times a year, he does an intensive physical therapy session where he goes for 3 weeks at a time, 5 days a week, 4 hours a day. It's called intensive physical therapy because it's long hours. And it's a different method than traditional physical therapy. For Landon, it has been life-changing. We are so incredibly grateful for it. But more than that, we're so grateful that it's been a positive experience for him. He really loves to go. He loves his physical therapists. He is a determined little boy who just wants to do his very best, and he wants to be able to function and do everything like everybody else does. And as a mom, I could not be more proud of his fighting little spirit. So he's there today at physical therapy. Justin takes him and works from there, which is really, really helpful for me. I actually got my hair touched up today and I got it trimmed. I'm home now. The kids were helping me do a bunch of chores this morning. And one of those was last night we did self-cleaning on the oven because we were baking chocolate chip cookies. It was smoking up a storm in here. I was worried that the cookies were gonna taste like everything else that we've been baking recently. So it's looking a lot better in there. I actually still see some of where I was wiping it, but so much better. There was so much hardened stuff on the bottom. My question for you is, how do I get these to look a little bit cleaner? Comment down below if you have any tips on how I can get some of this off. Ava's just having a little snack over here. Some chips and salsa, protein shake with some greens in it and some cherries. I've been trying to encourage my kids to get some food with some actual nutrition in it because summer sometimes means a lot of fun and a lot of vacations and a lot of holidays, which sometimes means a lot of junk food. Last night, she was making some sand art things for the very first time.
I actually didn't make it.
You didn't? Is that why it's just white?
Yeah. But we can show you how to peel it off after.
I thought you made one. You don't have anything to show us?
Yes, I do.
Were you tricking us? So this one's Turin's, and this one's Ashton?
Yes, and this is me.
And this one's Ava.
And this might be Landon.
And that can be Landon's when he gets home. It only took us 3 times as long to clean up all the sand on the floor, but it was worth it. All right, Ava wants to give you a little tutorial on how this works.
You only can do one at a time so it can actually look like a cut-off mermaid.
Yeah, so the colors don't run together. You have to peel off each piece separate. So we started with the mermaid and did the pink sand there. So what are you gonna peel off first?
I can peel off all that.
Do you want to?
Sure. So this is how you do it, and then you can peel it off a different way. That's how I do it, like that. And then you can put some sand on it, like this. And then when you put sand on that, you can just do this, or blow it off, and yeah. And you can do this like...
Shake it off. That's how you do it, folks. Ashton has been doing a lot of weeding lately. This is his 4th day in a row. He's trying to earn some money, and we have a lot of weeds in our yard. So he has been out here in the heat of the day, hopefully getting a little bit of shade underneath this tree right here. I wish I had a before. There were so many weeds in this flower bed, and Ashy is becoming like a professional gardener over here. Aren't you, Ash?
Yeah.
Learning what's a weed.
I've already got that much weeds in there.
This is just from today. July in Utah, so it is getting into the heat of the summer. It's the desert, and so we get some really hot, close to 100-degree days for a lot of the month of July. Everything starts to turn a lot more brown, less green. You kind of want to be in the water in the middle of the day. Turin's got soccer practice. He's chilling inside in the air conditioning for a little while before he goes. It's gonna be pretty hot for him today. So Turin's been up to something himself in here. Tell them what you've been up to lately.
So I've been trying to earn money so I'm doing a soccer camp. I'm doing like different age groups, so I'm doing 4 and 5-year-olds, 6 and 7-year-olds, 8 and 9-year-olds. And then each day a kid gets a Gatorade and a snack, and then it's just gonna be at our local park. It's just gonna be fun.
As you know, Turin loves soccer, so he's been talking about doing this for a while. So I've been trying to help him organize it. He's been on my phone trying to get the contact information of people all over our neighborhood to see who would be interested. He's hoping to get enough for each of the 3 age groups. He's gonna do a mix of skills and just having fun. So it's gonna be awesome. I'm excited for him. The question is there any hope for me on the soccer field?
It would take a lot of work, but maybe.
So you're saying that I need multiple weeks in this camp?
Weeks. Years.
Years. All right, one-on-one, let's do this right now. Just teasing, I couldn't even keep up with you for 2 seconds.
His mom's baking some chicken.
Okay, update on the soccer camp. Turin has been asking me to do this all summer long, and it's been hard to find a week where we're in town. So he finally just got the text message sent out this afternoon, and within minutes, no, within seconds it almost seemed like, he had his very first customer respond that they'd like to do it.
It was awesome and Mindy though.
Pretty much made his day. And then a couple minutes later, he got another little girl from the neighborhood that wants to do it. And of course he has his sister Ava. So he's already got 3 people signed up. Pretty awesome. The question is, what are we gonna name this?
Turin Soccer Camp.
Turin or Turbos? 'Cause
Turbos.
Turbo is kind of like perfect for
Turbo Soccer Camp.
Turbo Soccer Camp.
There we go.
Turbo Speed Camp. All right, so I pulled a bunch of stuff out of the freezer and fridge again. I love when I can do this because I hate knowing that there's food in the fridge and freezer not getting used up. So tonight on the menu, I triggered some chicken. My favorite way to cook chicken, even though it's like 1,000 degrees outside. Kind of feels like I'm gonna start a fire by starting that thing out there. I pulled out some pitas. Get them at Costco, and I just stick them in the freezer. I put a little bit of olive oil on here so they don't always look like this. Mixed together some tomatoes and cucumbers, add a little bit salt, olive oil. Here's the chicken that I just cut up into little pieces we can put on pizzas, and then of course the mozzarella cheese, which I also had in my freezer. So I pulled this out from my pantry, just some good old marinara sauce, and then I'm gonna pull some Parmesan cheese out of the fridge, and then this also is balsamic glaze. This right here is the best part of the pizza. So you can just kind of build it however you like it. I'm just gonna build some little pizzas, throw them in the oven until the cheese melts, obviously without this on it. So chicken, cheese, sauce, throw it in the oven, 350-ish, and then we'll put the tomato cucumber mix on top with the glaze and the Parmesan cheese. Should be super yummy. Trying to use up some food that we have. We are leaving on a trip in 2 days. So I am trying to get prepared for that.
All right, everybody, I am back home from work. Lindsay is actually doing a very special Old Navy run right now. She's actually gonna make a video of it, so you're gonna wanna check that one out. She's got some great tips on buying like summer clothes and things like that, so take a look at that one. But there are some really good deals going on right now on trucks that I wanna go check out. So I'm gonna take the kids, we're gonna look at some Dodge Ram trucks. My truck, I've had for a few years now, more than a few years. It has almost 100,000 miles on it. We tow a very big, heavy boat. And it's just kind of getting to that point where maybe I should consider getting another truck. Looking at a diesel because, again, we pull stuff. Because we pull a lot of stuff, primarily our boat, we have a tent trailer. You know, I want a truck that's going to be reliable but really last a long time. And this truck has been awesome. It's just getting high in miles. So we're going to just go peek at what they have at the local dealerships to see if maybe there's something out there that calls our name and fits within our budget and we can make it work. But yes, all the deals end tomorrow, which is why we're going out there tonight to take a peek. All right, any suggestions on a truck? Ashy Bash, what are you thinking? We're gonna go look at trucks. Do you have any suggestions?
I want it to be a another Ram, but a 2500.
Oh, a 2500. Okay.
But I want it to be a different color, and I want it to be a diesel.
Okay, we're going that direction. Turbo, any suggestions?
I think it's the same truck, but a little newer.
Okay. Ava, what do you think? Like Kyle's truck?
Yeah.
Diana, what do you think, Bob?
Oh, a Ram 2500, just black or blue.
Black and blue?
Between black or blue.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, let's go see what we can find. Oh, you want to know what I want?
Yeah.
I just want something that has like 4 wheels and windows.
Oh.
And the wheels I want to have like circles on the wheels so they can roll. I want that type of truck.
My question is, every car has circle wheels.
Oh, then it should be easy to find one, huh? Well, you guys, we just looked at a pretty sick truck, but unfortunately, so our buddy Chris sent a link to it yesterday, and we came over today to look at it, and it was kind of like the perfect truck, but guess what? It's sold. It's still here, but they sold it like 4 hours ago. But unfortunately, when we arrived, it had already sold. So we got to at least look at it. Looks beautiful, but they don't really have a lot of inventory because they have such good deals going on right now that their trucks are moving pretty quick. So we've got a couple more options we're going to look at, but looks like we're probably going to come out unsuccessful, at least find anything even to even consider. They just don't have a lot of options right now.
2 trucks right there.
Obviously, what's really important to us is it has to have 6 seats because we all go boating and we don't want to drive 2 cars. So a lot of these trucks don't have the bench seat up front. A lot of them have just that middle console. So we can't buy it if it doesn't have a bench seat. Otherwise, we'll end up having to take 2 cars anytime we go boating. So anyway, carry on. We're going to keep looking. We've got a couple more options we're going to look at, but we might be wrapping up this hunt for a car pretty quickly. Ava, this one has 6 wheels, which is way better than 4. Don't you think? Isn't 6 better than 4?
Yeah, but does it have 6 seats?
Ooh, I don't know. Let's go check. It does have 6 seats. Alright guys, we just found one that's just like the black one we looked at. The problem is I don't know if I'm a huge fan of the color here. However, it is beautiful on the inside. We've got a big, nice LCD screen. Plenty of seating. What makes this truck unique here is it's called a mega cab. It's got this extra space from the back door over to here. So basically you've got a pretty big inside where these seats also recline, which is pretty rare in a truck. Seats recline, plus there's storage behind here as well. Well, you guys, we are back home. Unsuccessfully found a truck, but honestly that's no big deal because we love our truck and we just were out there exploring this evening. I mean, it would have been nice to have maybe a diesel truck that, we wouldn't feel like the truck's working so hard to pull the boat. But you know what? The deal wasn't right. So we just didn't do it. No big deal. Totally fine. But we had fun hanging out, looking at some cool trucks, didn't we, guys?
Yeah.
Mom is still out running some errands, and Turbo's at a friend's house. So it's just this crew tonight. Guys, we've got some fun stuff coming up this week. We're just going to spoil alert right now. We're going to Lake Powell again. If you guys are new to the channel, welcome to Our Life in Holland, guys. Welcome to the chaos, the organized chaos of our life in Holland. We love you guys. You're amazing. Thank you for subscribing. And if you have not, subscribe down below. Right, Ashton?
Yep.
Okay.
And hit that notification bell. And if you like this video, put a like.
And yeah, thumbs up this video. And
see you tomorrow.